on a recent tip. Look it up. It's called dominating the deuce side, or dominate at the net. Now it's poaching a lot from the deuce side, showing you how you could dominate with your forehand through the middle. Now we're going to work on the ad side today. Now before you even think about making your shot, understand this. You got to know the percentages in tennis. Percentages of most shots in doubles are going to go which direction? Cross court. So even though I'm right-handed and I've got a backhand in the middle, a lot of players don't feel as comfortable with the backhand as they do with the forehand. They don't have as much reach, or they just don't feel like they have as much strength cutting across with the backhand, especially if they volley with two hands. Now, here's what you have to understand. If that returner is right-handed, which most players are, a right-handed backhand, whether it's one hand or two, here's the one hand, or two hands. If they do a slice, notice my body was turning that direction. It's turning cross court. So when I see the ball go into the box, it goes to that player's backhand, odds are he's going to be taking that cross court. It's a safer, higher percentage shot. The other thing is the backhand doesn't go down the line as effective as a forehand. I know Djokovic and Agassi hit a great backhand down the line. You might not be Djokovic or Agassi. And that dog's, he started last week going to tip two. All right, so anyway, he must be an aggressive net player. Now, the other thing I want you to do in the box, you can mess with the returner. Think this way. If you do something different, that player thinks differently. So instead of standing in the same spot every time, notice where I'm standing closer to the alley. Go ahead and stand closer to the middle sometimes and see what he does. He might step across and try to go for down the line, but what happens is you gain reach with your forehand. I might stand closer to the alley, and then when the ball bounces, I move to the middle. That movement right there might distract the player and force him to look up at me and make a mistake. All right? Now, when that player is stepping to his left, for instance, if I'm the returner and I step to my left, that's a tip-off. He's going to be hitting a forehand. That's when you got to watch out for the down the line, especially on a second serve. Your partner throws in that piece of popcorn, 20 mile an hour second serve, and that returner gets aggressive. He has time to run around and dominate with his forehand. Now, if you're a returner, that's a great play. You should do that early in the match to make the net person a little bit scared of you. That might also make the net person stand farther back. But I want you to influence that returner before he ever does that. Now, let's say that that person returning is stepping to his left to hit a forehand. When the ball bounces, or whenever you see that player move to his left to hit it, you should throw in a fake. See if you can distract him before he influences you. All right? I'm wearing red today in honor of a great legendary basketball coach that once said, it's the move before the move which counts. So with the ball bounced and I did a fake, that guy might hit it right back to me, and it was the fake that set up my big move. Or if I took a step this way to the middle, he's now what? Coming right back to me. All right? Give them as many different looks as you can. When should you poach with your backhand? The three conditions in your favor. Ball above net height. Yes. Yes. Do I have offensive position? Middle of the box forward? Yes. And do I have balance? There's no sense poaching for a ball if you're off balance. You're not going to be able to do anything with it. All right? Remember, it's the move before the move. Know the percentages. When I see that player stepping in for a backhand, I'll often take a subtle step to the middle. And then all of a sudden, I reappear or appear in his face in the middle. All right? Shake it up, move around, give them as many different looks as you can. One more tip, start farther back. When the ball bounces, you sneak in and get bowled. One other thing you could do, you could be left-handed. Right, Mickey Brewster? You lefties, you need to be rock stars because you get a lot of huge points. 15-30, 30-15. It's 30 serving 15. I bet that guy's going to play safe cross court because he doesn't want to miss down the line and go down 40-15. So if I'm left-handed, you're going to dominate with your forehand. All right? move your feet, shake it up, have a great day.